Hi everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Jasenia, and today's video I just want to share a poem that I wrote a little while ago about my experiences back in October, and or not just October, but that's when it was the worst, about me being stuck in a mixed episode. So that means I was both incredibly manic and super duper depressed at the exact same time. I'm not sure how that's possible. How is it possible to be hot and cold at the same time? But it is. And it's really, really, really hard and really, really uncomfortable. You just want to crawl out of your skin. You're so manic that your heart is pounding and it's going 110 to 130 beats per minute, and your mind is racing all these different ideas, all these things that you have to do, all these things that you were years ago that you're worrying about now. Like, you want to dance, you want to write, but at the same time you're so depressed that it's so hard to get out of bed, or it's hard to even take a shower, so baths are what you resort to, and just so fatigued and so drained and so manic at the same time. It's truly the worst, far worse than just being manic or just being depressed. So this is my poem about my experiences, and it's really raw, really personal, but I think that if somebody else is experiencing these kind of episodes, I think that they would relate so much with what I am saying. And I think that if I read this poem to somebody who had bipolar disorder without telling him it was about bipolar, I think that they would gather. I think that they would be like, oh shit, this is about that. So, yeah. And currently, I am a little bit on the downside of my illness. I'm okay. It's normal. It's normal for me to do this. It's what my life is going to be like. Even with medication, it just controls the frequency and like how hard and how high and how low I go. But I am a little bit on the downside, so next video I hope will be better, longer, a little bit actual information about mental illness. But for now, depression has a way of stealing my frickin' words. It takes my vocabulary straight out of my mouth, and my ability to even speak sometimes. Sometimes I can't even talk to my husband or to my own family, and that's just depression for you. But yeah, for now, I hope that you enjoy my poem. It is called October Almost Killed Me. October almost killed me. Mixed episode. Wired but tired, they call it. No more sheep to be counted. 7 sleep meditations later. Who can silence the racehorses that speed through my mind? Mary can't help. 6 a.m. It comes aggressively, as if trying desperately to escape. 110 beats per minute. The pounding, it tears through my chest. I can't breathe. The toilet, my morning companion. The wrenching hurls hurt my body. The blood from my throat or stomach. Desperate pounding in my chest, reminding me I'm still living. Thoughts rush like paper planes. The room comes crashing in. I can't breathe, and I don't want to. How many planes can be caught? The others crashed, piled high with the rest of the lost thoughts, ideas, creations. I'm energized, but too tired to live, to act, too exhausted to care about ideas and to-dos. Beth says, just 1 hour at a time, but seconds feel like hours, and I just want sleep. The only breathing I do, the only rest I have. But the mind insists we have work to do, and so, little red tic-tacs piled high in my palms, and I'm so hungry for relief, for rest. I close my eyes and see Serge's smile and Carson's eyes, and just seeing them, I'll continue the lies. I'll say, I feel okay, and I'll live another day. It helps the racing thoughts, he said, a new class of drug for me, an antipsychotic. He says the word cautiously, because people, they have fear. But he doesn't know that taking these scares me moons less than the suffering my own mind creates. I don't want to be anymore. Can they help? Antipsychotics? I've tried 4 flavors so far, less healing and more side effects to bear. The dogs whine by the door. It takes me hours to muster the energy to move, and a few more to finally walk them. I apologize. I promise to be better tomorrow. Will I be? At work, the weekend threatens its presence. Roaring laughter, they babble. I count. Their voices match the energy Friday welcomes. I count. I ask for some quiet. Let her count again, he mocks. But he doesn't know that it's all so loud, so bright, so hot, so uncomfortable, so intense, so fucking much. And the numbers, they turn to noodles in my mind. And finally, I drown them out. I'm yelling, but the water swallows my cries. The water bears the weight of oceans. But the truth is, it's like walking on eggshells, like drowning in a puddle. And yet, you're stuck, desperate for help. But then slowly, January comes around, and with it, you remember you can swim, and you have before, and you will again, and you breathe. Alrighty, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you enjoyed this poem, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.